Hey guys, it's Derek from D&K Reptiles. Bringing you a video today, an unboxing video as well as a feeding update video. We've actually got two new snakes in. We got one on Thursday of last week, and we got one in here about 15 minutes ago. So we're going to be showing you those two snakes as well as doing a feeding update because we fed on Sunday night. So we're going to share some information with you on that. But before we do that, if you're a returning viewer, thank you for watching. As well, if you're new, please do me a favor, hit that like button, as well as that subscribe button, and pound that notification bell up at the top so that you don't miss another one of our videos. So for the feeding update, guys, we fed most of our snakes on Sunday night. 3 of which did not eat, and that would be our Spider Girl, our Banana Boy, and our OD Girl. If you watched our previous videos, you know that our Banana Boy is been known to be on and off food since we got him. It's just kind of the way he is. He goes on and comes back on. Our Spider Girl, we did move her, switch her enclosure, so that might be the reason she didn't eat this week, because she is in a new enclosure, and I'm thinking that's probably the reason that our OD Girl didn't eat, is because she is in a new enclosure. I will show those off as well after we unbox the snakes that we got in, but that was our feeding. That's what happened with our feeding on Sunday. So, little feeding update for you guys. Also, before I do these unboxing videos, these unboxing, I want to send a big shout out to Large Caliber Constrictors. The ball python that we got in today came from them. Pete and those guys over there at Large Caliber, great people, friendly to work with, and they're honest with what they do, what they say they're going to do. They're very honest. So big thank you to Pete at Large Caliber Constrictors. If you don't know who they are, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, as well as right here on YouTube. Yeah, great people. So big thank you to Large Caliber Constrictors. And so we'll show their snake off first, and then we'll show the other one off that we got on Thursday. So let me flip the camera around, and yeah, we'll show these guys off to you. Alright guys, so I'm going to turn you around here. Alright, so there's the box. I did unbox the snake that we got in today because we just got him about 20 minutes before we did the video. And I wanted him to have a chance to get out and move around a little bit after he got here. The heat pack is nice and warm, so very good boxing. They took made sure that the animal was well taken care of. We appreciate that, thank you. So, like I said, I already unboxed him. He is in his new enclosure, but I am going to go ahead and open the enclosure up and kind of show him off to you guys. I'm not really going to hold him or anything right now because he just got here. He just came from Indiana, which is where Large Caliber is located. So I'm not going to mess with him too much, but I will bring him over here and show him off to you guys. So this is the new guy that we picked up from Large Caliber. Like I said, I'm not going to mess with him too much because he did just get here. So he is kind of nervous, and he's probably pretty wanting just to be left alone. So, but I will show him off to you guys. Let me get this over here where you guys can see. Zoom you in a little bit. All right. So this guy here is GHI 100% het clown. This is a male. I think Pete told me that when he weighed him the last time, he was sitting at about 316 grams. He is eating live rats. We don't really have any future plan, I'm sorry guys, I can't talk tonight. We don't have any current plans for this guy yet, but we definitely do have plans for him in the future. That is the snake that we got from Large Caliber Constrictors. Again, GHI 100% het clown, a male, 316 grams. Going to be looking to put some weight on him. He was just fed before Pete and those guys sent him out, so don't need to worry about feeding him this week. But that is the guy that we got from Large Caliber Constrictors. So big shout out to him. We don't have a name yet, so if you have a name that you think we might like, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Shoot us an email, dkreptiles2022@gmail.com. We'll be glad to take it into consideration. So I'm going to put him back, guys, because we did just get him in a little bit ago. Let him chill out and get adjusted to being in his new home. So I'm going to put you back up here on the table. Put him back, and I will show you the other one that we got on Thursday. The other one that we got picked up on Thursday is not a ball python. Just a spoiler alert for you guys that were hoping to see 2 new ball pythons. That's not going to happen. We don't have any plans to breed this guy right now. We don't know that we will breed him at all, mainly just a pet. So this guy is a Florida king snake. He is only a couple months old. We picked him up from a pet store that's about 45 minutes from us. So this is the other guy that we picked up on Thursday. Let me see if I can't find him. Again, he is a Florida king snake. There you guys go. And let's see if I can get you a shot. He is pretty tiny, guys. But there is the other snake that we picked up on Thursday. Again, Florida king. This guy's only a couple months old, extremely tiny. I'm going to be looking to put some weight on him as well. He is eating frozen pinky mice. So this guy, we decided to name him Vader because he's, as you can see, he's very dark. Looks like a Darth Vader to me, so we named him Vader. Again, we don't have any plans to breed him. He's just going to hang out and be a pet. I like the king snakes. I like them because of the way their face and the way their face is built and made. It's kind of different from a ball python. So that's why I like the king snakes. If you don't know anything about king snakes, these guys come from Florida and California. And they are known for eating other snakes and reptiles. They are immune to certain venoms from other poisonous animals. That's a Florida king snake. Again, Florida, they come from Florida, parts of Florida and California. This one is from Florida. There was also back about 20 years ago, there was what they called a Brooks king snake. I think that all got changed, and now there's just Florida king snake and the California king snake. So yeah, this is a Florida king snake. Again, no plans to breed him, but he's gonna hang out and be a pet. So that's Vader. All right, guys, I'm gonna put you back on the table for a second to get him put up, and then talk for a minute and get out of here. So again, Florida king snake right there. Picked him up on Thursday. No plans to breed him. Just gonna hang out and be a pet for us here. So let me flip this camera back around, and we will get on with the video, guys. Hang on just a second. All right, so I gave you guys a feeding update. I showed you the 2 new snakes that we picked up. Again, I just got our snake from Large Caliber Constrictors in about 20 minutes before I started recording this video. So we got him in today. We got our other snake in on Thursday. We went and picked him up from our local pet store. I am going to show you guys before we get out of here as well. I did update our rat enclosure. As I told you, I moved some snakes around. I'll show you that as well tonight. Just so we can kind of make this a good little video. I know we haven't done a video in probably a week now, and we apologize for that, guys. The videos are going to slow down a little bit until we start breeding and pairing snakes. We don't have a whole lot of content right now. We're still building, we're still new. So we are learning as well. So bear with us. We will be putting out more content. It's just gonna be, take a little while for that to happen. So again, we do apologize for that. But let me turn you around here. I'm gonna show you what I did with the snake room. I'm just gonna take you guys off the tripod, and I'll show you what we did with the snake room, how we updated the rat enclosure. If you watched our last video, I kind of explained what I was going to do with that, but I will get you guys off the tripod here, and we're going to flip the camera back around again, and I will show you what I did. So give me just a second here, guys. All right, so the Spider Girl is in there now. I think I showed you guys that in the last video. The red dot that is on her door is actually pink, and it's just to let me know that she did not eat this week. I'm trying something new with that. Our OD girl, as I said, went into a new closure as well. And I don't know if I can get to the full thing, but she is that one right there on the second one up there with the other red dot, because she didn't eat this week. And then as you guys know, I put the new boy that we just got in today. This is going to be his enclosure. Again, we don't have a name for that guy. He's doing very well. Like I said, the heat pack was pretty warm, so I wasn't too concerned. And he was warm when I pulled him out of the bag as well. So very good job packing him up by Large Caliber Constrictors. Again, a big shout out to them. We're not going to mess with him for a few days, guys. Just let him get adjusted to being here, get adjusted to the new enclosure and stuff like that. So we're just going to kind of leave him alone and let him do his thing. But that is our OD girl's new enclosure there on the bottom of him. And then again, we put our spider down here in her old enclosure. And the red dots are to let me know that they did not eat. Because the more snakes that I get, like everyone else, I find it difficult to keep track of which ones have eaten and which ones have not. I was using Husbandry Pro, but I have to re-up my service with them, and I just haven't done that yet. We've been kind of busy around here with other issues going on. So let me turn around here and I'll show you what we did with our rats. So if you remember, we had our Spider Girl in this enclosure here, and it was sitting further down on that wall right there. We moved her, as you guys seen, into the other enclosure, and we put our rats in here. It is a bigger enclosure for the rats. We did add another female rat to the colony, and the reason she got added was she didn't make it through the gauntlet. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I had gotten her originally as a feeder to feed off to my snakes, and she made it through without being eaten. So I figured she deserved to be put into the colony and let live for a while. So that's my rat colony now, guys. That's what all of my rats are in. I do have a tank on the bottom that's empty right now. I'm going to use that as a grow out tank. We will probably end up having to purchase a few more tanks a few more enclosures as we go here, because we do have our ASFs as well. Everyone is doing their thing, guys, so we're just waiting on babies to start coming. I'm expecting a litter from these guys sometime in May. The male that we put in there, he's been doing his thing, taking charge, being the man. So we are expecting babies here in May sometime. The 1st of May will actually be 21 days that I've had that male in that colony. Should be shortly after that we get some babies. The ASFs, I really couldn't tell you guys. Again, we're working on 3 months. We've had them for about 3 months. We've been keeping them real clean, feeding them different things, that's healthy for them. So again, we're just waiting on babies there too. I don't think she's pregnant yet, but I know that the male that I have in there has been doing his thing, again, taking charge. I just don't think that she's pregnant yet, and she might be a little young yet to be able to reproduce. So just waiting, guys. That's our ASF. Again, there is our normal rat colony. I switched them into our Spider Girls enclosure, moved our Spider Girl over to our OD's enclosure, and put our OD in a new enclosure. And then we got our new boy that we just got in today on top of her. So yeah, everything is looking good, guys. Slowly but surely getting there. Still got a few things that we got to get before we can start pairing snakes. There's the rack. We did sell our female het pied to some people that we knew that were looking for a snake. But we still have our visual male pied, so I wasn't too concerned about that. We are still looking for a female pied, visual or along those lines. Guys, we still have our pairing plans for this year, yeah, let me explain that in just a second. I'm gonna turn this camera around. We'll put you guys back on the tripod, and I'll talk for a minute, and then we will get out of here, guys. Might be a little longer video because I haven't done a video in probably a week, so I want to make sure that you guys get a good video, because the videos probably are going to start being one a week for a while. So I want to make sure this is a good video for you guys. So anyway, as I was saying, we still got our breeding plans for this year. Whether we actually get to do those plans is going to be up to our animals. If you watched our pairing video of what we were going to pair this year or have plans to pair this year, our OD girl, I was looking at her weight. In fact, I'm looking at it right now, and the last time we weighed her, she was about 600 grams, or wait, she is 684 grams to this point. So it is a very big possibility that we will not be able to pair her till next year, in 2024. Which will put off our OD pie project for another year, but that's all right. I'm not going to rush those things because I want my animals to be happy and healthy and at the right weights when we do start pairing them. As I said, I don't have any plans for the new boy that we just got in just yet. I do plan on eventually pairing him to someone. I'm just not sure what yet, and we may not pair him till next season. Just to put a little more weight on him. So I told you about the OD girl. Our het pied, or not our het pied, I'm sorry guys, again, I can't talk tonight. Our pied boy is, the last time we weighed him, he was at 222 grams. So it is possible we could still pair him with something this year. But I'm just not sure what that would be if it wasn't our OD girl. We do have our Spider Girl. We've had her since we started doing videos, as you guys know. I am a fan of the spider gene, don't get me wrong. I don't think that people should breed it to other spiders, but I do think that as long as the animal doesn't have a bad wobble, that it's still an option to be bred, because spiders do make cool morphs. So I'm still weighing my options with her. My original plan was to pair her with our Banana Boy, but if you've watched our videos since we started, you know that he is our trouble child, on and off food constantly. He goes on, he comes off, so I don't think that he's going to be of weight this year, so that pairing is probably not going to happen either. And I don't think that I have anything else right now that I would want to put to my Spider Girl. So our breeding season for this year is kind of questionable. I wouldn't say that we aren't going to pair anything just yet, but it is a possibility that we might not start pairing until 2024, just because we've got a lot of grow-up snakes that we're trying to grow up. As you guys can see the rack behind me, that's all grow-up snakes. None of those guys are even getting, well, except for the males. I've got 2 males over there. And I've got 2 females, and the females won't be ready probably till 2025 or 2026. Again, they are grow-up females. It's a pastel, and then I've got our bamboo girl over there. Again, our pairings for this year, guys, are kind of a question mark at this point. Not that it's a bad thing. We're not giving up. We're still going to keep pushing forward. We're still going to keep doing our thing. We're still going to keep bringing you guys our content and showing you guys our journey. Even if that's just showing you guys rats and snakes that we have, and sharing their growing experiences. We're still going to do that, guys. We still do plan on putting snakes out there on the market. It just might not be in our first year like some of these other guys. So I hope that you guys will stick with us, continue on this journey with us, because we do plan on putting out more content. We do plan on pairing our snakes at some point, whether it be this year or next year. We do plan on doing those things. We are still working on our webpage and our morph market, but if you're a business owner, you know that a starting business, there is a lot to accomplish to be able to start that business correctly. So we're in the process of getting an accountant and everything else set up as well while doing all of this, and it just takes time, guys. It really does. It takes time and it takes effort, and that's where we're at with this right now, is we're putting the time and effort into getting the business set up correctly, so that we can have a chance to have a return on our investment when we do start pairing our snakes. And that's big for a new business coming into this. So that's where we're at with the process, guys. That stuff, like I said, will be coming soon, along with merchandise. I've had a few requests for some stickers. We do plan on getting those as well. Again, guys, it's a process. We are going through the process as fast as we can, but it takes time. So our apologies, and we hope that you will bear with us. So anyway, yeah, I showed you the snakes that we got. I did the feeding update. 3 out of the 7 that we had refused. We are now up to 9, I believe. 9 or 10 snakes now, one of which, as I said, is not a ball python. It's just going to be a pet. We have no plans on breeding that snake. I don't have plans for the new ball python that we got picked up, that we got in today, as of yet. I'm still working on that. So I showed you our update for our rat enclosures and what was going on there. The next video that we have will probably come out Monday again, guys. I apologize that it's only 1 video a week now, but that's kind of where we're at with this for right now until we start pairing our snakes, as I said. It's just going to be 1 video. I'll try to put as much content into that 1 video as I can for you guys. But if there's something that we're not showing or something that you guys want to see, again, put it in the comment box, shoot us an email, dkreptiles2022@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to share that with you, because we want to be as transparent as possible, guys. I'm going to try to start, in the videos, having more animals out, so that you guys can see and you're not just watching me talk. I did have plans to have the new boy out during this video, but we got him in a little later than I expected, and so I wanted to get this video out, and so I just put him in the enclosure and started shooting the video. But I do plan on getting some snakes out and hanging on to them while we do the videos. Some snakes that are going to be mascots for our company, as well as some of the other snakes that we have here. Because if you know anything about snakes, you know the only way to tame snakes down is to handle them. All of our snakes are tame, but if you watch our videos, you know that our spider girl does have her issues, but we're not going to get into that today. That's a different video. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Again, please like and subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers and so many watch hours and whatnot to be monetized by YouTube. And we love doing these videos for you guys. Again, we are looking for some suggestions on content, as to what you guys want to see, what interests you, if there's something that we're not showing. So that's where it's at, guys. Again, if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. Pound that notification bell so you don't miss another one of our videos. Thank you for watching the video, and until next time, guys, peace.